My name is Peter, and in this video I'm going to show you how to create your first JPA application. We'll need Eclipse IDE or whatever IDE you have and the files that we downloaded before. So first of all, create a new project. It can be Java project or Maven project, whatever. Give it a name, like a JPA 1, let's say. Click finish. You have your project. Okay. Right click on the project and then build path and then configure build path. As you can see, we have only JRE library, so we need to add the driver to connect with MySQL database. So this one, how to do it? That's simple. Add jar, add the external jar, and then just go to the place where you downloaded it, and then click here. You will see one file. Click open. Okay, so it's added. Now we need to add Hibernate, as Hibernate has many more files. So we're going to create a new library. So just click add library. It's going to ask you what kind of library you're using. So like for example, this one is for my robot, which is not necessary now. So we just need a user library, and there are no user libraries, so let's create one. Click new. As it will be Hibernate 5.2.4, we can put like a Hibernate 5.2.4. Yeah, click OK. So this is completely empty for now. We can add some jar files. Let's go to software, Hibernate, and libraries. We have a folder required, so open the folder required. Command A or Control A on Windows, Command A on Mac. Click open. Libraries are in there. We'll need one more file. As I mentioned, it will be JPA project, so we need to add one more jar external file. Let's go back. Hibernate. Okay, libraries, and as you can see, there's JPA in here. Okay, so JPA generator. Click open. Okay, everything is added. So now we're going to create a meta.inf folder to store persistence file. The persistence file will be holding all information, the password to database, the IP, and all other stuff. So inside of the source folder we created meta.inf, and inside of this persistence.xml. Remember, it has to be like this. So to fill in the persistence XML, you can use Google, and the first result will show you what exactly you have to put inside. So just copy and paste the stuff from there, like the first one. And so once you paste everything, then we're going to edit this stuff. So as you can see, we need to change the driver because there was a different driver in there. You can find it on the left. If you open the referenced libraries, you will find the MySQL driver. Just copy and paste it in there. Similar with the other stuff. You can find everything on the left, or just type in from the screen. Remember, password and user you typed in the previous video. So if you named it differently, you have to put it in here like it was before. So they are all for the connection. Create drop that you can see down there. It's for manipulate the table. As you could notice, I'm recording voice a bit later, as it's too late to record live. So just type in the stuff from the screen and see you in a while. Okay, so let's create entity manager. I thought it will autocomplete. So basically we need entity manager and entity manager factory. So I'm typing entity manager factory now, named entity manager factory, which is a bit weird. And you can put any name that you like, so it doesn't have to be entity manager factory, it can be EMF, for example. Then it should be persistent dot create entity manager, and we put inside there the name of our database from the persistence file. So just copy and paste. That's simple. By the way, sorry for the screen, I'm using standard Mac software for recording. It's not working perfect. So if you got an error, you just need to click there and import the stuff. So once we got the persistence in the entity manager factory, now we can make a just entity manager. So they are used to work with database, to edit stuff inside. So you can add, delete, etc. And you just need to remember this stuff, because you will be using it many times. You can save it somewhere on the clipboard or write it down in your notepad, because it is very, very important, and it will be the same all the time. So as you can see, after the dot you got some options. We just use entity manager, close it. So now what we're gonna do after importing this stuff, basically I'm not showing you how to edit the database. We'll just test if it's possible to connect to database, if all the configuration was done properly, if you downloaded all the files and put them in the folders in the proper way. So before I start the program, let's just take a look. This is my database, so everything looks fine, but we should close the connection. So once you open any kind of connection, it doesn't matter if it's connection with database or if it's just like a key listener from the user scanner, so we need to close it. So we're closing the first thing we close, it will be the last thing we open. So in this case, we just close entity manager first, and then we'll close entity manager factory. So it's like a first in, last out. Yeah. or last in first out. Last in first out, LIFO. Known also from business. See, close, and now we can test up. It should work if you haven't done anything wrong. So just run the app. Now, and we got an error. So on video it looks like it was solved very fast, but I spent a lot of time to solve this problem and it was very obvious. Okay guys, so I lost some hair because of this problem, and I found out that one thing has changed since last time I was doing the stuff, and obviously in the newest version you need to change the provider to this one. So you can just type it in org.hibernate.jpa. So this has changed, and this part, Hibernate persistent provider. So once you've done it, it should work. As you can see, I even tried to find some stuff online. It didn't help. So the rest you can leave as it was before. And when you run the program, it opened the connection and it closed the connections. There are not really errors. This is just some info. So as you can see, they got into the database. So we just connected to the database and closed the connection. So it's all for today. It's very late. In coming days, I will upload more things. So it will be just proper work with databases, adding stuff to databases, deleting, editing table, and maybe I will change it to Maven project so I can show you a bit alpha testing. Thank you for watching, hope you enjoyed, and see you soon.